Hello and welcome to another video. So we're gonna play some more Shadowverse. I've got a SwordCraft deck. I'll leave a link to the description to this deck build, and I'm basically just gonna run you through how to play it, sort of thing. So we'll see how we go. So the basic idea of this deck is to build up early board presence and just push attack. Control the board state so that you're constantly putting pressure on your opponent to kind of trade up, which means that you can just get value out of every single minion you play nearly. Of course, you're not going to win every match, you're going to have some difficult matches, but it's like any card game, you've got your weaknesses, and this deck's weakness is kind of getting sat on by heavy ward minions. You don't want anything too large. Yeah, we'll drop it. Yeah, it's not too bad. The quick blades are nice, good one drop, can storm so you can ram them straight away. Plus, I think Fairy's probably one of your worst, mainly because you can just summon a bunch of small minions over and over, well, small followers, which can really fuck up your game. But I tend to just push face. So you start off with something small, move into something a little bigger. So we're hoping for one of our 2 drops, which I don't think there are many, so we're basically just banking on, you know, maybe a draw, maybe another one of these guys, something. Alright. I really do like this one, Evolve, Summon a Knight. It's quite a good card for low offenser. We'll just keep pushing face damage for now. Keep hitting the character. We may push the storm, but I'm thinking that because it'll give us another storm follower to use. Jeez. Those things don't care about ward either. Alright, that's no good. I think this is probably the worst matchup you could probably have for this deck. On my own, that's my personal opinion. Because you've got to deal with so much crap that they can just keep flooding the board with low. Damn it! Almost attacked the wrong thing. But yeah, you just got to deal with lots of little things, which is quite difficult. So always try and be a little careful when I'm doing it. But I just think I'm gonna get flooded too early. There's not much I can really play out that is going to protect me. That might be alright. If I can make it to turn 6, but I don't think I'm going to make it that far. So, got these, which gives us a little bit of protection, but nowhere near enough. That's a little better. So we'll turn that into a bigger minion, bigger follower, and slam his little ward he's got there. Those can attack through wards, so that's not going to matter to me. So they're probably just going to slam me, but if they do, we can work something out. Alright, so like I thought, they're just going to slam me. I haven't got anything that can really take on. So, now I'm looking for my value. So that goes up to a 5. So if I summon out the Wind Goddess, we'll take it to 6, and then there's not much else I can really do except to kill off one of those. But that doesn't do me much good either, so that's probably the best play. Plus my ward will survive, which is good. Kind of crappy that I got to trade off such a high cost, but I can't afford to keep taking damage because that will flood me out. So I don't know whether she'll just go for the evolve and hit face. Let's see. No, just going for face. So we can trade into this. Okay, now we can't, can we? Alright, so I need some more damage. I need 1 damage. Alright, so we're just gonna have to ram it repeatedly. Which I guess is kind of okay. Because we'll lose the ward though, which is really not good. That will boost to 4, that will boost to... Nah, that'll boost to 5, which isn't enough. So either way we're going to lose it. So it's not worth the hassle. My lord. I don't want to waste my last evolve though. And they've still got an evolve. So that's 3, 4. They'll only need 1 damage. It's too risky, I can't do it. If I don't kill off one of these, we'll be risking too much. So we now got a chance to pull back. If they don't have anything that can storm me, we should fall. We should be able to, you know, build up our board again. We've got the summon a pirate and Viking, which is not too bad. We can't use the floral fences, which is kind of sucky because they're quite a good card. We've got a normal fencer that we can use, which gives 1/1 to an ally officer. Which I'm not sure that's neutral, so it's not an officer, so it's not very useful. So they're gonna go 3 to face. That's what I reckon will probably happen. If not, they'll just trade. They traded. That's alright for me. So these Viking will work. Okay, I get it. They're banking on summoning fairies. Alright. So I'm pretty sure the Viking and... yeah, so the Viking has Storm and the Pirate has Ward, which is a 2/3. So it's enough to take that damage. Yeah, okay. So we'll lower them down a little bit just in case they have a booster card to boost up their fairies. Otherwise they'll be trading them. If they summon anything with 5 more attack, that's an easy kill off, and I think that gives us a good setup. Alright. So they're going to sacrifice them? Maybe not. Maybe, yep. Alright, they went for it. Alright, they're betting on all their fairies right now. And that's an officer, so we can give it a boost. But we want the ward, so... and that's an officer, so we'll leave that. Yeah, we want the ward. We definitely want the ward player. Too much value not to give up. So, they're now top decking. So, they need to pull off something kind of insane to get past it. Even if they kill this, they're not going to have enough damage to push face unless that card can deal some damage to me. Okay. That was kind of random. I need a way though to push past the 4 damage, which is where these cards come in. Right, because that's 1, I don't want to risk it. So, at each turn, I'm going to gain +1. That's one way to do it, I guess. I probably would have... I guess you can't really attack and do that because you would lose the bonus. I think that's lethal off that.
Life's fate is thus. The power of purity.
Yeah, 5, 7, 6. Alright, so even playing on the back foot against these fairies for the start of the game, we still managed to pull ahead, which is exactly what this deck kind of does. So your basic mechanics is to aim for the storm, hold off defenses until you can pull off some combos with the other cards, and then basically level up. So we'll give one more game as an example. We'll see if we can get hopefully a different kind of opponent, someone that I can kind of show you that different opponents aren't that bad either. If you are enjoying these videos, hit that like button while you got a spare second. So alright, Journeyman from Japan. Where this is one of their most popular card games in Japan apparently, so this is going to be an interesting game. We haven't got a bad start. I like pretty much all those cards. Floral Offensive turn 4 with a nice evolve. Kind of works. Going second's not too bad either, having the evolve stuff. Alright, so we're looking for that. That's exactly what we wanted. Should we slow them down, put a fairy into your hand? We can slow down the fairies, or we can just go for face and lower the health. Which I always nearly choose to go face if they've only got the 1/1, because then they're more likely to trade into me than I am to them. Alright, so probably next turn Veteran Lancer, giving us a nice ward, meaning even their fairies can't easily trade into it. I would have liked a different opponent, but I guess fairies is a good example, because I was kind of worried that fairies would be one of my worst opponents, so we'll see how we go. Alright, so we got a couple of 3-drops. Depending on what's played, we might be able to pull off something interesting. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Alright, so we can kill off one and play the princess, which then we lose anyway, so no point wasting it yet. There was no point wasting out the princess. I'm running this instead of a couple of the legendaries and stuff that I just don't have as cards. So I'll leave a copy of my deck list, and I'll leave a copy of the original one that I grabbed this off in the description if you want to check it out. Put a random commit from your deck into your hand. I don't like that. I like this idea. We'll evolve that, even though it's not that strong. Mainly just so it can survive against these fairies. Because that means now their evolve is probably going to have to trade. If not, then they'll probably just play a fairy, evolve it, and then trade both. So either way, once this comes down, we should be in an alright spot. Because we're going to flood the board with a couple of cards. Yeah, that's not too bad for us. We basically get a free level and a free evolve. Making it a little bit harder for them to trade into us. Didn't get to use the attack off the evolve, which is a little bit sucky, and they're keeping theirs, so I've got to be careful of that. Next turn, we just level everything up. That's kind of sucky. But we can deal with it. Yeah, how do we want to deal with it? This way. I don't want to lose that last evolve. If we don't let them group up fairies, we should be right. And they're now going to start burning cards soon with 9. So if they keep playing too many fairies, they've got to be careful. Because you've only got a 9 card limit. Plus next turn I can nearly go Maid plus Wind God, which is a nice card. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I might go Knight plus Florida plus Maid. Maybe. I don't know. Plenty of combinations. Plenty of ways to play this. Alright. You can't really evolve and trade, because that's not going to work with that guy. And do I just take the Wind God and Maid? I almost like the look of that play. Nice. Now, is it almost worth leveling something up? No. I want to save my evolve to trade into their evolve, hopefully. Because I've got plenty of cards that could work with it, that could give me an alright trade. And I've still got other abilities that I can run off the evolve, so it's all good. And now they're trading, so... Choose an enemy follower, can't attack next turn if the follower has 3 or less attack. Okay.
I won't let you get away. It's hunting time.
Yep. So I expected something along those lines to happen. Which is kind of why I was saving what I have. The only problem I've got now is I need to be able to deal with this. And I would prefer if I didn't lose something, which I'm not going to this way, I think. So
Not one step more.
if we do him and a boost, and then evolve him,
It all ends here.
he should have enough to survive. And we get a night out for one. Totally worth it. Oh, the knight didn't have storm. Forgot that knight didn't have storm. That's fine. Still got a 1/1 on board. Oh, we got Pompous Princess. Just still a nice little card. Especially to deal with these fairies. I'll stay Eternal Allied gains +1, so they're playing the wind as well. Alright.
Let's speed things up. No one gets past
Right, we'll trade into them. Now we need a way to easily deal with this. So we will just trade. And then we'll summon the Pirate Viking. Getting the damage we need and more cards on board. And we've still got another Pompous Princess. We've got Maid Leader if we need to cycle into something. I'm not sure what's really left, but... Okay. So the aim was to get the 6/6 to trade into my 2/3, I'm guessing. Which still is not enough damage on its own. So, that is lethal. Trade those. And then just Gabriel.
Power of purity to you.
nice marksmanship.
Alright. So, I showed you 2 games that I believe to be a disadvantage, but maybe not so much as I thought. I may have more trouble against other decks, and if I do in the future, I'll probably either make another video or do some edits to it, and we'll go from there. But if you enjoyed this deck, check out the description. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.